Good evening and welcome to our next episode of Cooking with Michael.
And Candace.
And Candace, we are back. Thank you all for tuning in tonight again. And of course, thank you all for watching. Hope you liked last week's show. Hope you loved it, made it, tried it, and enjoyed it. So tonight, another great episode, another great dinner. It's actually kind of a dinner and an appetizer and a party thing and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be kind of cool. Tonight, we are making chicken quesadillas. Now,
Jerry!
Oh God, there's cheese and chicken quesadillas, isn't there?
Oh, there's a lot.
You know what? I knew that. I came prepared. Last week, if you watched
If you knew that, why'd you ask a question?
I did, but because I'm making a point. She's learning. Last week we had the heavy cream. That too. Last week we had the heavy cream, and that was cream, whatever. Tonight we have cheese. So I came prepared. I went shopping today, and I got enough toilet paper
To last him one meal.
to last for the dinner. That's right. All of this will be gone after tonight's meal. So I came ready for dinner. All right. Moving on. Anyway, okay, so here we are. Quesadillas. We're going to make them, show you. It's a really quick recipe. It's actually very tasty. We love doing this. So, show you the ingredients. Chicken. Stop. Chicken?
Chicken?
I can go for chicken.
Hey, it's me. Coming in. I'm gonna go get some chicken. You want some?
No thanks, no chicken. Bye-bye then.
Chicken? I can eat some chicken.
Chicken? Okay. Half a pound to a pound, cut up, cubed. Fresh, if it's not fresh, and you get in the frozen bag of bag of chicken breast or tenderloins, that's fine. Just make sure they're fully defrosted, okay? Cut up into cubes. 1 green pepper, chop it up. 1 red pepper, about a half an onion, okay? Nice and diced, chopped up. That's the kind of show it's gonna be tonight, folks. That's right. Anyway, some oil, Fajita Seasoning, okay? I won't mention the brand just because it's not sponsoring us, Padilla. Bacon bits. Bacon! Cheese. You want to get a mixture of... Can I have that? Oh, no. You want to get a mixture of Monterey Jack and cheddar, spray oil to spray the pan. Flour tortillas, okay? Don't get the corn, because they suck. Flour
It
tortillas.
says white people.
Blanco. Anyway.
Very gringo quesadillas.
See.
Gringo.
See. All right. So you want to get the bigger ones and small ones because you're gonna put half and then fold them over and cook them in the oven. So, but again, now can I get to our sponsor?
Sure.
All right. So if you're in the Germantown, Maryland area and you want to find the best selection of beer and wine, stop over at Fox Chapel Shopping Center. Go in and sit Go into Chapel Beer and Wine. See Andrew. Let him know Mr. Mike or
Miss Candace.
Miss Candace sent you. He'll take great care of you. Fantastic prices, great selection. And tonight, because it's a Mexican dish, we are drinking Mexican beer. I will not tell you what it is. Tecate. Because you're not sponsoring us, I don't get sued. Tecate. And if you notice, it is the light version because I am trying to lose some weight, and light beer really helps bring those calories down. Really helps lose weight.
Yeah, because nobody ever lost weight from drinking light beer. Maybe less beer.
I just spilled beer on myself. Sorry, go ahead.
But not light beer.
Less beer? That's a sin. Mm-hmm. Okay. So anyway.
Less wine too.
Vino. Is it Spanish or is that Italian for?
I think it's both.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure because I don't claim to speak either one of them.
I'm making up as I go. So anyway, so now let's
Not
get...
good.
I know. So
Not something you do with a freaking language.
Oh. So let's get started. First things first, preheat your oven to... Squishing my head. Okay. So preheat the oven to 500, well, to broiling actually. Just turn on your boiling. Make sure it's fully done before you put anything in there for the broiling part, because again, you don't want to have it take longer when you're cooking. So preheat it. Then what you want to do, baking sheet. Make sure it's nice and coated with your spray oil. Okay. Then what you want to do is you want to take your chicken boobs.
Where's my...
Yeah. So you want to... This is happening, folks. I'm going to get a nice sized bowl, and I'm going to take, diced up, nice and fresh, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the fajita seasoning. Now, you're going to put about, it's really weird because it actually calls for like an ounce to an ounce and a half.
You may want to use more or less depending upon
Flavor.
Yeah, so I think it needs a little more.
I think it does too.
It looks a little bland.
You will be able to tell when you start mixing it up. All right, so we're going to add some more in there. Anyway, so you get put on there nice and mixed up, okay? Those two things. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take this and I'm going to put it on the baking sheet, the cookie sheet. And I'm going to put it on there. I'll show you what it looks like here in a second. All right, while she's eating our ingredients. So you can see it's actually on.
Tall people.
Thank you.
It's hard to do that when you're stuffing your face.
So you want to do is you want to make sure it's not overlapping each other. Make sure it's nice and spread out because you're going to put it in the broiler for about 5 minutes, just so it's not pink inside. Because you're also going to cook it again later, but nice and white, basically cooked almost all the way through. Okay. So put it in here for 5 minutes. Set our timer. All right, and then when it comes out, we'll do the next step. We'll do a quick clean of the pan. I'll be right back. All right. So the oven just went off. Take it out, take a look at it, make sure it is good. Fuck, that's hot.
Tall people burning themselves.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the chicken from here and we're going to just put it right into the bowl first, okay?
Now is that totally done?
It is just about done, yeah, and that's fine. It can be done or just slightly. You don't want it pink in the center. But it's going to be for the most part because you're cutting it into small cubes. And the oven will cook most of it. And again, we're going to cook it together with the other stuff too for about 10 minutes to finish up.
So it gets cooked again.
Okay, while we're waiting for that to cool off, we're going to go ahead and make sure you turn your oven down to 350 degrees, okay? That'll give it, and you need to have some time for it to be able to cool off some. So we'll do that before we do the next step. So we'll turn it down to 350 degrees, and then...
You can always crack it if you don't have kids or pets running around.
That's true. Yeah, you can do that. Cool off. Then we're going to take some of our oil, and you want to use...
Any vegetable oil, just not something with a strong flavor like an olive oil has too strong of a flavor. You can taste it on its own. So what you want is something like a canola oil or a corn oil.
So what we're going to do is we're going to let the oil heat up just a little bit before we put, then we're going to take the chicken, we're going to take the peppers, both rojo and verde, and we're going to take the onion and we're going to put it in there and we're going to, till this is all soft, and mix it all together, okay? Usually takes about 10 minutes on about a medium to medium-high heat. Stirring regularly, don't walk away because it'll burn, okay? But while we're doing that, I'll put that in there. We'll clean the
baking sheet.
Yeah, that. So we'll do that and we'll be right back. So what we're gonna do now, the oil is nice and is basically ready to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray the baking sheet with our spray oil for the quesadillas, for the flour tortillas, I mean, to put them on there so they don't stick when they're cooking. But first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to take our peppers. We're going to go ahead and pour those in. Take some onions. Now again, half an onion is what it calls for, but I'm a big fan of onions anyway. So we're going to put, we're going to use our lovely Pampered Chef, by the way, thank you, Gina.
Just going to put in about a quarter.
We're going to use about a quarter of an onion. Not to be confused with all of our Cooking with Michael stuff. On cookingwithmichael.us. Fuck, that's hot, regular, all the other stuff. Check us out. Some great sales going on right now. So we're going to put about a quarter of an onion in there, okay? And we're going to stir this up. Just keep stirring, just keep stirring. What do? You stir so you don't burn the bitch. So you want to do it so it is nice and soft, okay? Everything is in there soft. When it's about halfway done, that's when you put the chicken in and get that going. So we'll let it go for, keep going for a couple minutes here. Then we'll add the chicken. And then when that's all done, about 10 minutes total, it should cook in here. When it's all done, then we will prepare the tortillas for the next step and get ready to use toilet paper. Add the cheese. So. That would help. Let's go ahead and add the chicken now.
Yeah, the chicken's already cooked anyway.
Yeah. And again, just keep stirring, get it nice and mixed up. So we'll let this cook, again, about 10 minutes is what you want to do it for, okay? So I'm going to grab some picante. And I'll go back and keep stirring, and we'll be right back when it's all done and ready to build the quesadilla.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so it's done.
Tall people.
Nice little mixture there.
People.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out flour tortilla. Okay, just one flour tortilla to start off with. Way into the cheese.
When did we use the cheese? When did we use the cheese?
Never.
When did we use the
Never.
cheese?
So you want to take take a spoonful, put a little more than a spoonful if you want. It really depends on how much you want to put on there, okay? And you want to put it on just half of the tortilla, okay? Then you take the cheese and you put the cheese on top of it. Don't ever let a lactose person make your quesadillas, otherwise.
This can be mine.
Yeah, I will use one strand of cheese.
That's not even a quesadilla, dipshit.
Okay.
That's not even a gringo quesadilla. Okay.
All right. Then you want to take some bacon bits. And interestingly, we always say, you know, we do bacon bits because it's cheaper, blah, blah. This recipe actually calls bacon bits because it's a little bit easier. So you just want to take some bacon bits and spread a little bit on top because everything's better with bacon.
That's enough bacon for me.
Not you.
Hey, you don't see me putting tons of cheese on yours.
Yes, you do. And you fold it over, okay? And pull it towards you because you want to get 5 on there, okay? So let me show you what it looks like. This is before they go into the oven, okay? Now we're taking it in, we're going to put it into the oven. Now, you want to keep an eye on it. When the cheese is melted, they are done, okay? Should take about 10 minutes, but it may take a little less, a little longer. It depends on your oven, okay?
Yeah, that's all this last oven part is for, is to melt the cheese and make everything stick together.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put this aside, and we'll be right back when it's done. We'll take it out, show you what it looks like, cut it up, try it, taste it, love it. Have a great date night dinner.
And all the cheese, eat all the cheese, and ignore everything he's saying.
We'll be right back. All right, it's been actually a little less than 10 minutes. The cheese melted a little bit quicker. So we're going to go ahead and pull it out. We're going to use that Fuck That's Hot pop over. Actually, oven mitt.
I was going to say, that's an oven mitt, honey.
You say Fuck That's Hot in Spanish.
I have no idea, and please don't try it.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and take it out. So let me show you what it looks like.
Tall people, holding it level, yay, tall people.
We're going to scoop one out. One of the ones that was Candace's that has a lot of cheese on it. God help us all. And Fuck That's Hot. All right, so we cut it into quarters, kind of triangle-y, sort of, a couple pieces of triangle. But anyway, this is what it looks like, okay?
I'm hungry.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Thank you, goddammit.
Bitch. Move that aside.
That's what I'm here for. Very good.
So,
I can't wait for the rest of it to cool so I can eat the rest of it.
so that's it. Real easy, great date night dish. You've got enough here to be an actual dish, or you cut them up, you can have it for appetizers, you can have it with friends over, what have you, while you're drinking cerveza. Por favor. But,
The only Spanish words he kinda sorta knows.
see. So anyway, try it, love it, let us know what you think. Hope you enjoyed the episode, it's a lot of fun. The whole thing takes about 25 minutes to make, got about 5 minutes of prep time, 10 minutes getting it ready, and 10 minutes in the oven to kind of melt the cheese. So about 25 minutes, and you got yourself a great date night dish. So hope you enjoyed it, hope you love it, and as always, check out our website, cookingwithmichael.us. You see some great stuff on there. We've got some new stuff on there, and some great sales going on, so check us out, buy some more stuff, and the more you buy, the more we can keep doing this. So hope you enjoy it, love it, and as always, we'll see you every Saturday night, but next Saturday night, 8 p.m. I'm Cooking with Michael.
And Candace.
And Candace. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yes, my ankle is healing, but it's funny because every time I walk by, you kick it.
Just checking.
Fair enough. All right, a little bit of chicken quesadilla. Cold cerveza on a Friday night. A pair of pantaloons that fit just right. And the disco playing. I don't know what the Spanish is for music, actually. That's all I can get. I'm sorry. And then we will.
What will we do? What will we do?
I don't know. Apparently, the Alzheimer's just kicked in. Let me try this again. So once it comes out, we'll clean the pan real quick and we'll do a motherfucker. So I need some tecate. This is gonna help me. Ready?
That's not gonna help you.
It's like Popeye. When he eats spinach, I drink tecate and I.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Go away. Leave me alone.